Hey everybody, John Henderson Pierre back again, another beer ramble, but today we're doing wine, and today's wine is Riunite Lambrusco. 8% ABV, a product of Italy, one of their more popular wines. This wine came out in 1967. This wine that they had many success. They have other different variety styles. They have a peach flavor, they have a Moscato, they have a sort of a Chambly or blush style wine. This I bought for $8.99 at Sam's Club earlier. This is the one I'm going to have for the holiday weekend, turkey weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. I haven't had this wine in a while. I remember this was a wine that, again, growing up as a kid, you would have wines that we served during dinner, Thanksgiving dinners, Sunday dinners, whatever. This will be the sort of wine. The Lake County Taylor Red or Lake County Taylor White would be served on the table. Of course, anything from Colorasi, would be the Sangria, the Blush, more so the Blush or the Rhine or the Paisano would be served. So those are the sort of wines. Very inexpensive, very affordable wines, as this is, and the size of the bottle is quite nice too. So here's what the wine is. Served chilled, soft, lively red wine. And I like reds. Now, most of the wines you've seen me review, I've done, are the ones I like are the semi-dry, very very little, if any, sugar in it, like Cabernet Sauvignon, like Shiraz or Syrah, as it like to be called. Now, some of the wines I will, sweet reds that I will tolerate, obviously, are Sangria and a red Moscato. And that's become something I'm kind of digging now. And this, again, I haven't had. This kind of is sort of a bit of a sparkling, I guess you could say, sort of wine, type wine. But anyhow, the winery came out in 1950. Of course, this is their. Of course, they were promoted. They began to export a lot of their wines to the United States, and of course, this brand, the Lambrusco, in 1967 was exported into the market in 1967. So this wine has been around since 1950, I should say. Let me rephrase that. So here's what the wine looks like, folks. Lambrusco is a sort of a Tuscan wine grape. Has a very nice scent to it. In the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. This was a cooperative Cantine, cooperative Riunite, the name of the company. So there were importers, became the Villa Banfi out of Old Brookline, New York, and I think that company still remains to this day. They hit their peak in sales back in 1985. They did a lot of advertising during the 1970s, some of which you could probably see on YouTube now. So, toast, cheers. These styles of wines tend to be not overly powerful in terms of the amount of booze that's in it. Alcohol. This is 8%. Some sangrias tend to run between 8 or 10, so that's about the average alcohol that's in sangrias, and even some red Moscatos as well, or even sweeter red wine brands. So again, a very upbeat, crisp, nice finish. It's not sparkling, but it does have some qualities of a sparkling wine, but it is on point. Again, some of you may remember a lot of famous actors and movie stars or regular folks did, again, casual setting, scene, you're at a picnic or you're at a barbecue or, you're at a house with amongst friends sitting out in the yard or sitting on a dinner table, just casually conversating, whatever, lively conversation, you're having a glass of wine. So, I'm sure my friend Rachel Wilson's probably had this already. And by the way, her friend the other day, I was at her place. She had me sample a sangria that her friend had put together, and I really enjoyed it. And I think recently the other day she sent me the link of how you put it together. And sangria has a lot of fruits and flavors and different apples, grapes, oranges, different things. And you can spice it however with certain different forms of alcohol, and it turned out to be really good. It wasn't overly strong, but it wasn't overly weak, which is what I like. So, nice little sip wine I can have here. Ads were no longer on TV. Very rarely seen them as we get into the 90s and the early 2000s. There were very few television ads. Probably saw a few maybe print ads, but once print began to slowly disappear, sales were just not there for the wine. But they were steady, but not as big as it was, say, during the 60s and the 70s and throughout the 80s. So, but by into about 2006 or 2007, around this time, the wine began to see a bit of a pickup in popularity, mostly with women. Mostly just drinking this. They had the sweet red and the sweet whites became very popular, mostly with younger women. And by then, they decided to change their look of their design of some of their wine bottles and their shape and their design. And now their slogan was right around was to say just chill, meaning, hey, whatever you're doing, just relax and chill while you're drinking. And of course, 2015 again, they redesigned their label. Now this is what the label looks like compared to what it was back in the day. This is what the label looks like now. Very bright color, looking at the country of Italy right there, or it's the town that it's in, Emilia. So, poured by VB Imports, Old Brookline, New York, bottled by Cantine, Riunite, Champagne, Italy. So it is a big bottle. And I was talking to the guy, the other day. Me and my significant other were at the Wine Smith, which is a local store here in Mobile, where they'll show you how to make your own wine. And we were trying to come up with some ideas for an event we got coming up. And he had said mostly, and it is the case, most when you go to weddings and go to birthday parties, people don't want. They'll have it served. It'll be served. If you certain wines you like, the Cabernet, Syrah, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Chianti, as is pronounced. Yes, they will have those served, but majority of the time, the wines that most folks will be drinking, wanting to have, the ones that are a little bit sweeter, more fruity, flavorful sort of wines, like stuff like this, or a sangria, or a Moscato, and whether it be red or white, Moscatos. Come with another one that could come up, another more clear, sparkling type of wine. The name comes to mind. It's not Riesling, which is also very popular at weddings as well, you'll see. Yes, you'll have Chardonnay. Yes, you'll have maybe a Pinot Grigio. Sauvignon Blanc is a little bit dry for a white wine. But mostly, again, sweeter wines, red or white, would be the more popular styles that you'll see at weddings. So people don't want anything overly dry or too sweet, but just sweet and just right. So, and this is that. It is that. So, and again, I remember these Sunday dinners that I would have at on Sundays, growing up. Of course, whether we had Colorasi or whether we had, the Lake Taylor Lake County Taylor wines or the Taylor brand of wines, they would make sure for us, the young kids, you can have some, but we're going to make sure it's not too, I can get too tipsy. So obviously they pour Sprite or maybe some added juice or maybe grapefruit, grape juice or something, to make sure that we didn't get the full effect of it. So, hey, that's kind of how it worked. We don't want you getting drunk. You're not going to get drunk with us on our watch. So, and they were fun. They were enjoyable. And again, a lot of us, they feel like wine, like beer, like anything. It should be enjoyed. It shouldn't have to be out of reach cost-wise. You should get it and enjoy and savor it with friends and family and enjoy those times. Enjoy those fun moments. Enjoy those fun days and nights and with family and friends and you shouldn't have to. It shouldn't have to be out of reach. Shouldn't have to be out of pocket. And again, $8.99 for this big bottle here. I'm trying to look at the size of the bottle, which just looks like a 1.5 liter bottle. I mean, this is a good buy. I mean, $8.99. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. 8%. It's not going to get you all tips up. It's not going to F you up. It's not going to mess you up. It's quite good. I have another bottle of this before. I'm having a little bit more of this. So, and like the Colorasi Paisano, you compare with any food. Burgundy, maybe more of a steak or a pot roast. You can do that with. With this, again, same thing. You compare this with anything with spicy foods, Thai or Mexican dishes, regular stuff like a pizza, barbecue, which probably will go good. And I'm thinking about some ribs for Thanksgiving. Who really needs to eat a turkey? Let's do something else once in a while. Let's fry a pig, or let's just do a big size pot roast. Maybe do a fish fry on Thanksgiving. Maybe something like that would be kind of nice. Maybe you don't have to be the traditional turkey. And don't get me wrong, I do love a turkey. Maybe a whole hen, maybe a hen. We can fry a hen. Fry a whole fryer, a chicken, and deep it in the deep fryer and be nice and crispy and juicy. And this will kind of go well with this. So, yeah. So anything spicy like Mexican, Thai foods, Asian cuisine, or just pizza, barbecue, things like that. That would kind of go well with this kind of wine. So I'm gonna pour me another glass, and I'm gonna go sit outside and chill and relax and enjoy my evening. As is that time of the day, time to relax and enjoy. So anyway, I'm gonna give this score of the Riunite Lambrusco I'm gonna give this a 9 score. I think it's about right. Very enjoyable. Very good. I like it. 9 for me. Johnny's up here, the beer ramble, wine ramble today. So keep on watching this always. Cheers. Riunite. Riunite.